Snyder has served as the team physician for the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, Mandarin High School, and University Christian High School. Visit JOI.net for a list of all physicians and locations. JOI, where the pros go.
Tee it high and let it fly, and come join me, my friends, at the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club. Boy, it's in good shape, and this is a great time of year to play golf, isn't it? Weather starts to change a little bit, a little crispness, and I got a beautiful golf course for you. You will love the people at the Jointon Creek Golf Club. I mean, just so down to earth. Big practice facilities, everything you could want out of a pro shop and a snack bar. They got games out there during the week. If you want to play good golf and fun golf, then come on over to the home course, the Jointon Creek Golf Club.
Home of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
All offers are with approved credit and not in conjunction. See dealer for complete details. Jeep Adventure Day.
Like a little more adventure in your life? How's 20% more sound? Save up to 20% off the new Jeep of your choice at Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram Bay Meadows. Get a new Cherokee and save up to 20% off MSRP. Drive it home today from only $229 a month. Compass and Grand Cherokee. Save up to 20%. See our inventory at JAXCJDR.com. Jacksonville Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram. I-295 and Bay Meadows.
This is your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update brought to you by Pella Windows Indoors. I'm Taylor Dahl for 1010XL. Media got to talk to some of the players and coaches yesterday considering the Jalen Ramsey trade to the Rams just dropped the night before. Obviously, there were a lot of questions geared towards what the team thought, but Gardner Minshew answered on what he thought about the trade.
We wish him well, man. It's part of the deal. But, we got 53 dudes in the locker room that we feel comfortable going and winning with. So that's all we're really concerned with now.
Visit Jaguars.com for more from Minshew. And as Gardner said, most importantly, the Jags have 53 guys who want to be here in Jacksonville and are getting ready to head to Cincinnati on Sunday. The Bengals are yet to win a game this season, and lagging star running back Joe Mixon is looking for a jump start against a team who has struggled against run defense this year. And it's 75 degrees at 7 o'clock. Time and temp are brought to you by Bueller Air Conditioning. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned for more of the drill next on 1010XL.
This 1010XL 92.5 FM hour is powered by Anajar and Levine Accident Attorneys. Call 904-600-4000. That's 904-600-4000. Ladies and gents, please put your hands together as Dan Hicken enters the studio.
You know it! Yes, sir! Mark this down, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go. What day is today on the calendar year?
Hump day.
Don't all answer at once.
It's 10-17-19, Dan.
Taylor, you turned on?
Was not.
Oh, good morning. What is it,
Taylor here? It's 10-17-19, Dan.
October 17th, 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the day they turned off the oven. Woo!
We did it!
Yes, it feels so good out.
Finally! Oh! There's a wisp of coldness out there. A light breeze. A little bit of a snap.
I may have reached into the bottom drawer and said, I had the jeans and said, do I do it?
Pants on.
Did you do it?
Jeans on.
He did it!
Yes.
He went jeans!
We did it!
Oh!
I missed you, old friends.
Thank you.
I did. Everyone kept talking about it yesterday, but when I walked out this morning, I was like, oh, this is so nice.
The oven is off. It's going to 88 next week.
No, we'll be back to 90s.
88 on Wednesday, friend. No. Yes.
No, it's all good now. From here on out, no more days in the 90s.
I can't believe I can't believe how dark it is. I haven't been out at 7 o'clock in a while. We need to change the time, don't we?
That's at the end of the month.
Almost, right?
Is it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's dark out there.
Spring back, fall ahead. Or is it fall back, spring ahead?
Spring forward.
Yeah.
I tend to just fall down every time.
One of those.
I thought one of these times we're going to stop changing the clocks. When does that happen,
Don't
Nick?
start. People right now, if you're talking about changing the clocks, they're right now panicking, thinking it's they missed it.
Well, it's probably next Sunday.
It's 8:03 right now. Or is it 6:03?
It would be 6:03.
What time is it out there?
We would fall back. Yeah,
Am I an hour early to work? Oh, no.
I used to like
What's happening?
When the kids were young, I liked when the time changed because it would get dark earlier and you could kind of get them into that, get to sleep mode. But now that I'm old, I don't like it when it gets darker.
Oh. November 3rd.
November 3rd.
But I also
late.
I also don't like it being pitch black at 7 a.m., friend. I'm
either.
sorry for you. I didn't realize you were coming in such
don't feel
desolate
bad for me. I'm
darkness. I mean, you live your life in the shadows. You're home late. You leave. It's still dark.
I love it.
The darkness doesn't bother Dan. It's an old friend.
It is.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Hello, darkness.
I've come to talk with you again.
Nighttime outside.
Are you over it yet or no?
What's that?
Well, I had that sting and I had to at least leave a mark as the Hawks, a gritty, gutty 3-point win over the Knicks last night in the Garden.
Let me tell you when I turned it off. It was on at work.
When Vince Carter hit his 15th three?
No. It was during pregame. And they
You didn't give him much of a chance, friend.
And they took a shot of Julius Randle and they said, the Knicks, big addition this offseason.
He had 20 and 8.
And I went, click.
That's 20 and 8,
I'll
buddy.
get back to you. Then I put it on when I saw on my Twitter feed that it was a close game with it was under a minute to go. And our big offseason addition was at the free throw line.
Oh, how did he do?
We were down a point.
I think I know how this ends, Dan.
And he clanged one off the rim.
Oh, no.
Thusly giving the ball to the Hawks, which we had to foul. Trae Young with 19 seconds left. He promptly swished his two. Then we brought in our sharpshooter to tie it. And our sharpshooter's name?
Who is your sharpshooter?
Our sharpshooter is Wayne Ellington.
He actually is a good shooter.
No, he's not, Jeff. No, he's not.
It may not have been last night, but
Yeah. I'd rather have Hacker in a Knicks jersey.
Oh man,
firing it up there.
That's just silly. I know
Wayne
that's not true.
Ellington comes
Beef,
in.
your Bulls will get yours tonight from the future. By the
we
way,
got you,
so look
Nick.
forward to that.
Yeah,
Revenge is sweet.
Yeah, we're gonna take a little two-step through the morning crew here.
Comes with big hair and it's
I
calls
tell you
itself
what,
Kobe White.
Really, the only observation you should take from preseason basketball last night is I got news for everyone. The Lakers are going to be really freaking good.
Yeah,
they have put together a complete different team.
Yeah,
man.
I'm not sold.
So much better.
Wayne Ellington, who began his career with the
He's
T-Wolves.
been good with the Heat. He's been
spent a year in Memphis
special.
and went to Cleveland and did some time in Dallas, was with the Lakers and Brooklyn and the Heat now, where he knocked down a whopping 10.3 a game, almost a career high for Wayne.
I think he may have led the league in three-pointers made a couple of years ago. Is that
no
possible?
chance. No. The most three-pointers he ever made in a season was...
What about percentage?
37. He was 1 for 7 last night.
Good.
That'll hurt that percentage.
Well, that's too bad.
Wayne Ellington, our sharpshooter. When in doubt, to feel the pain, you bring in Wayne. So things are looking up in New York. I can't believe we're talking NBA.
If I had just been it was just a passing.
Stop.
It's only a passing.
What are you doing?
It was just a passing little dig. That's all it was meant to be.
And the Lakers can, go Clippers. The Clippers are better than the Lakers. How about that?
I don't think so.
I do. They have a better roster than the Lakers, person for person, man for man.
Agree to disagree, friend.
Taco Fall! Siakam! Sorry.
I don't know what that even means.
Coco Gauff!
You sound like Peyton Manning that had mushrooms before the game.
What is that? Beef?
Who's Coco Gauff?
Taco Fall! Siakam!
I don't know. He has been concussed.
Taco
Maybe there's
Fall.
some lingering.
That's all
I didn't know Hicken had Tourette's.
That's all I got out of that.
You don't know what
Taco Fall is the big kid he played for
awkward,
the Celtics.
lanky guy.
This is like some sort of sitcom that utilize this or something.
commercial.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which one? An NBA commercial?
No. Jared Goff at ESPN at the when things aren't working.
When he's sitting at the table calling the plays. Yeah.
I haven't seen that one.
Coco Gauff! Siakam!
Okay, we get it. Got it.
Guggens, no.
Okay.
I went down to the locker room yesterday.
Yeah, how did it go for you?
The boys wouldn't dish on Jalen. They wouldn't dish, but I was hoping they would.
The time has not changed. I'm sorry. We've sent everyone down a rabbit hole.
I tried to. No, we haven't. I told you don't do that. And
All
you
I
did
said is it's dark outside. I didn't do anything.
And then you asked what the time
If any
change was.
Guggen didn't understand what we were doing, then they just
They
not
just
good
flipped
at
it
following.
on. They were in a panic.
Well, no, the time never changes on Thursday, just for the record.
I don't know.
I do.
I think it's happened before.
This is the best weekend to be at a
it's happened before.
that weekend that the time changes is the best weekend in history to be at a college bar. Anyway, back
yeah.
to the locker room.
There we go again. Fall back, spring ahead.
Well, you get that extra hour
It
of
is,
drinking.
though. You're like,
right?
oh, yes,
2
one
o'clock,
more
back to
hour.
1. Yeah,
Check your phones. They never lie, guys.
that's true too.
Just look at your phones.
That's true.
yes.
I wonder how watches have responded to the phones. People don't need watches anymore.
Noted NBA expert Rodeo Ron Compton, also a fellow Hawks fan. who's
There's
enjoying
two of
the
us.
big win. Says I think Ellington got his start with the Seattle Supersonics. I think he's right.
He played at North Carolina with Walter Davis.
Yes, the Greyhound.
Anyway, tell me about the locker room. Did you hug it out with anyone, or how did it go? What?
I didn't need to. Hug
He's
him
not
out.
hated down there. I mean, if you think that.
I think he's less liked than you think, though.
Yeah, I don't think he's.
But I don't
loved.
think it's because
he's got his group. He's got his boys who are going to love him. I mean,
I don't think he's got his boys.
any of them. Miles, you don't think?
Yeah.
There's a couple.
There's a couple. But I don't think he's got a group that he hangs out with. Anyway, Jalen off to L.A. You saw him yesterday.
I mean, I always stand by you when you throw your hissy fits with management and demands.
Yes. He had his introductory press conference in L.A. yesterday.
Yeah.
Flew out there yesterday morning. Anyway, he was on the injury report in L.A. because it said Jalen Ramsey, DNP, and then it said parenthesis, not injury related, parenthesis.
Yeah, shocker. Yeah.
So we'll see if he's able to go on Sunday, as we've said all
Of course
along.
he will.
Go Julio.
It's not that hard to get a game plan.
Julio!
Yeah.
But, they said, the fellas said a lot of the same things. But the one thing is at least the
specter
distraction
of the whole thing
has been eliminated.
Yeah.
And he was a distraction. There's no doubt about
right.
that. I mean, look, you're in the locker room, you're talking about that stuff. Ngakwe was good. I mean, I asked him yesterday, I said, you could have done it this way too.
Same with Leonard.
But he defended. They, those guys, they stick together on that stuff. And they should. It's business, man. Again, this is what I don't understand. Football's the only game. It's odd to me. Like in baseball, when a guy of lesser value than you gets a bigger contract, you always cheer because
sets your bar.
You'll
yeah,
But they
yours
also
goes higher.
They also have arbitration in baseball that you don't have in football.
The problem in football, there's only X amount of dollars to go around. So if somebody gets paid who's lesser than you, that takes away from what you're going to get. But, and we'll talk about this morning, I think the Jaguars are, pretty good stead going forward in terms of who needs to get paid now. When with Ramsey out, there's lots of options and opportunities there for them where they can redirect their cash money. So because really most of the guys who need to get paid have gotten paid. Obviously, Ngakwe is one of them, but you would think now, and this is the drill poll question today presented by Lock and Law DUI and Criminal Defense. Call Lee Lock and Know before you blow, 858-9818. Who benefits the most with the trade of Jalen Ramsey? Is it Trey Herndon, who's now starting? Is it A.J. Boye, who probably will be back next year at, I think it's $13 million, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure A.J. Boye would have been back. Well, he wouldn't have been back if Jalen Ramsey got paid. Is it Yannick Ngakwe? Is he going to get paid? Or have the Jaguars, with Jan, because a lot of people just assume, well, now they have the money, they'll pay Jan. I think the Jaguars and Jan I think the Jaguars have gone as high as they're going to go with Jan. In other words, it isn't
right. It's nothing.
It's not a money issue. We have the money. We just this is what we think you're worth.
Yeah, it's not helping that Josh Allen is outplaying him, at least on the stat sheet.
Yeah, but again, you can never have enough pass rushers. Or is it the LA Rams who benefit the most because they'll make the postseason?
It's not the Rams.
That's only got 9%.
Yeah. The Rams. There's some talk that the Rams, and we're going to have Mike Sando run a real in-depth column about the trade. Talk to the rest of the league in the front offices, but there's some indication like the Rams didn't really need Jalen Ramsey. That doesn't fix what's wrong with them.
Right now, with over 400 votes, Ngakwe getting paid 53% is your clubhouse leader. You can vote at Dan Hicken if you would like on the Twitter world, in the Twitter sphere. So lots to do today. Lots to do. We got to crank it up. Bring some passion. Bring some fire. Bring some energy to this show, Taylor. What's wrong with you?
Dan, comment from the text line built by Lifetime Enclosures. Feel sorry for the poor confused Guggen who shows up to their polling place an hour early because they believe whatever you
Exactly. Thank you, Guggen.
So next
wasn't me. It was
so
our
next
colleague.
next Tuesday it will be neither a day to vote nor a time change. So give you a heads up now.
Gonna be
We
out.
have that.
People are going to be just lost.
I hope not. Maybe there's
around.
Maybe there's a market
and
there.
hopefully they'll have their jackets on though because it's
It
chilly.
is chilly.
out.
Feels
They
good.
jump out, fix the road.
It's-
The oven is
The
off.
jackets.
I need
It's
a.
a day of
like
celebration.
68.
We should all be doing our happy dance today.
You are exhausting me, and it's 7:13. So
I love
I need a quick
no
break
oven.
here. It's Custom Tree Surgeons Thursday. We'll come back and do the 10-minute drill when we return.
Now, Downtime with Dan on 1010XL. Brought to you by Ameris Bank. Our look is changing, but our commitment to you remains fierce. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look.
Bill Belichick once coined the phrase, on to Cincinnati. And that's what the Jaguars need to embrace this week. On to Cincinnati. Why? Because they're on to Cincinnati. And it's as important a game has been on the schedule this year because you cannot lose to an 0-5 team that's not starting either of their cornerbacks, that's not starting their best receiver in all likelihood, that is beat up, winless, and not very good. Or if you lose that game, you have to look in the mirror and say, guess what? We're not very good. So as far as must wins, man, we said, oh, this one, nah, this one, nah. This one is. This one is. Otherwise, Monday, and I mean it, draft talk.
At Ameris Bank, we didn't become bankers so we could tell you no. We chose this profession because we knew we could make a difference. That's one thing all Ameris bankers have in common, a determination to get you what you need when you need it. Soon you'll notice Ameris Bank's look is changing, but our heart and fierce determination remain. We are proud to add a new chapter to our solid legacy and remain fiercely committed to you. Learn more at amerisbank.com/new look. Ameris Bank, member